Good afternoon. Welcome to Donna's Edge Talk Show where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can find us on television, channel 182, on Charter Communications, and Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget that podcast, thenewscasters.com. You want to hear truth and lots of fantastic talk show hosts, make sure you check that podcast out. Also, if you have an idea and you would like for me to do a little research for a particular segment, send an email to Donna at donnasedge.com. That's Donna at donnasedge.com. Again, thank you so much for watching. We definitely appreciate it. So Debbie sends an idea about Christmas, the table. What can you do to decorate the table? Something a little different this year. And I think it's a grand idea. So I found an article. It's 22 festive Christmas table setting ideas. Now you can find this on Better Homes and Gardens. That's bhg.com. And you'll be able to pull up exactly what I'm telling you, but I'm going into a little bit more detail with you. I found this one, and sometimes just going outside the box, okay? And so this is a good one, I thought. Pops of pink. We always think of red and green and maybe blue colors, maybe a little orange. Who thinks of pink? Now, I'm not talking about pinky pink. I'm talking about kind of a reddish pink. So take a look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So look at the placemat and take a look at the Christmas balls. You know, just set them in a dish. I think that's a good idea. Little tiny Christmas trees around. You still got a little punch of green there with the plate. And then a napkin. Isn't that beautiful? With just a ribbon tied around it. So colored glassware and miniature bottle brush trees make for a whimsical, we're talking whimsical here, Christmas table setting. So you use ribbon and miniature trees to just elevate the white napkins. Complete the colorful table by placing ornaments in a decorative bowl, just like we said, and down the center of your table, just to make an elegant centerpiece. And by the way, some of the big box stores and your Dollar Tree, one of our sponsors by the way, you can find all kinds of Christmas decorations out there at a very, very low cost. So you can find some with beautiful Christmas trees on them. If you want whimsical, if you want something more cartoony like, or if you're just looking, whatever your look is, you're going to find it there. And other places as well. Just get a little ribbon and tie it and put it on the plate. That's a fantastic idea. Let's talk about an elegant Christmas table. I think this one is gorgeous right here. Look at all that beautiful garland. Now take a look right there in the center. You're going to see copper piping. Yeah, copper piping. You're going to need your husband's help possibly with this, but take a look at it. So put the piping together. It's not going to cost a whole lot of money. Just elevate it literally by using copper pipes. What you're going to do is build a frame to hang the garlands above the table. What an idea. Place the structure in the middle of the table and decorate it with garlands, paper snowflakes, string lights. By the way, you can get string lights that work by battery, and they last a long time, much longer than they used to last. Keep the rest of the Christmas table in setting simply just by keeping and letting the greenery shine. I mean, that's beautiful. That is so elegant with that white tablecloth. I just think, and it adds some brightness. So that's something I'm going to do this year. I'm going to find some copper piping, and I'm going to do the same thing. You'll need to go into the piping section, go to Lowe's. There's Lowe's near you, and find all those great ideas right there. Copper piping. Glad I found that one. Thank you, Debbie, for sending that along. Here's another one right here, and just go vintage. Vintage is a great thing. Do you have your grandmother's dinnerware? Just a beautiful vintage thing, and you can kind of update it just a little bit. So dust off those plates for this table setting idea. Whether you thrift it, you can go to Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop and find all kinds of vintage Christmas designs. But those Christmas designs are going to take the spotlight in the holiday table setting. For a festive, extra festive touch, use colorful glassware that matches the plates for a good cohesive Christmas look. Oh, yeah. Something else you can do at the Dollar Tree, they have these chargers. They have gold, silver. I think they even have some maybe red ones or maroon colored ones. And just put just a plain plate on top of that charger and just put some pretty Christmas decorations, just some pretty napkins on there you get also from the Dollar Tree. Go on ahead and check that out. That is a grand idea. Okay, so let's look at another one right here. It's number 4, and it's the miniature wreath table setting. So let's look at number 4 right here. I think that's a great idea. Just a simple place card with someone's name on it, a cute plate. Doesn't even have to be a Christmas plate, but just a cute plate. So this Christmas table uses natural accents. You know me with all natural stuff. This creates a modern look. So place black and white dishes on a round wood charger. If you know a farmer in your area and they have a tree down, maybe they would like to get rid of it, have your husband go out there with a saw and just cut just maybe 1 inch, or if you want to go bigger, you can do that, or maybe smaller. And just, it doesn't matter. They don't all have to be the same size. That's a good idea right there. To place the top, maybe a charger, and then a plate on top of it. And look how beautiful that can look. And get little miniature wreaths and little handwritten place cards. You can't go wrong with anything handwritten. That's the way to go. Repurpose. Now you're talking my language. This is number 5 right here, so take a look. Okay, so just an old songbook, and maybe you find it at the thrift store, maybe of the holidays, maybe of Joy to the World, some of those Christmas songs, and put that on just any kind of a placemat. So sheet music is more than just singing. And I found some of these at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. It was just a songbook of just Christmas songs in it. And it's a big one. So I'm going to use this idea this year. So you can repurpose sheet music to your favorite Christmas carols with a neutral Christmas table setting. So just use the sheets as a placemat. Wrap them around pillow candles if you'd like to do that for another centerpiece idea. That's another good idea. And let that sheet music take center stage with burlap accents and simple white dishes. How pretty is that? I think that's just a grand idea. Do you have dried fruit left over from your harvest? I'll show you another idea. Now you can also buy these, but dried orange slices are just a great way to add just a pop of color. And so let's go to that one. It's number 6. I think that's a grand idea. So choose monochrome dishes, and it's kind of that industrial look mixed in with the dried. I just think I love the industrial look. Accent eucalyptus leaves and maybe small flowers to tie this table together. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's just a great touch. And it's just a great natural touch. You know, and go out in the yard and get leaves. And I'll tell you something you can do. Beautiful leaves that are falling while they're red and orange. And you can also get some resin and put those on, maybe some spray resin if you'd like to do that, or just some kind of a coating that you can spray. That's a great idea as well. Use your imagination. All right, now let's talk about number 7. And this is your natural touches. You can find some old beads. You can go to the thrift store, find some old beads, go to Goodwill. Sometimes you can find them in a box, clean them up really good, and take a look at that. So it's the classic holiday greens with cranberry and wood bead garlands. Isn't that pretty? This is an extra festive table setting idea. I think that's awesome. So make your own tabletop garland in just 4 simple steps. So keep the Christmas dinner simple and elegant. And let the centerpiece shine. You know something, a lot of people will go to the thrift store and they'll see this old jewelry and they'll say, what's that for? Who's going to buy that? You can buy that. And take the beads apart, put them in a bowl. You can find all kinds of beautiful red beads that were just popular back in the day. I use them for wind chimes and just put them inside cans, maybe tin cans, and then put some resin on top. And I mean, you can find all kinds of ways to use this stuff. Okay, let's look at number 8. Now, this is an easy greenery centerpiece. Take a look at that. That's beautiful. So greenery transforms a plain piece of fabric, plain, isn't that, into an artful runner in under 5 minutes. So what you'll do is, using a mix of materials like pine and evergreen, you can go out into the woods and find it. Ask a farmer if he'll let you go out into his woods and just pick some of these things. Ask. Don't ever just go out there. Always ask. Sometimes they say okay. Now you can trim sprigs to different lengths and add a few bright berries. Now spaces between the sprigs create spaces for bottles of whatever you want to drink or serving dishes. If you want to use some of that Baptist wine, you know what I'm talking about, the Welch's grapefruit juice, you could use that as well. But I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, who doesn't like the farm look, the farmhouse place setting? I want you to take a look at this. This is gorgeous. So you can find these little places. See the little, they're kind of like a little place setting that goes under the plate. And you can find those at thrift stores. You can find them at the Dollar Tree, some of those places. You'll add they call them chargers. So add a fresh yet stylish look to your Christmas table with those woven willow chargers and a basket filled with cotton and fur clippings. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Finish each spot with a gold figurine, and just a simple cream-colored pottery would work with that as well. So just simple stuff, and it gives you that farmhouse look. So you can use classic gray striped tea towels as an oversized napkin. Yeah, especially when you have guests like me who are going to drop stuff all over the place. That might be a great idea. So I think it's just, aren't you festive? Aren't you ready for Christmas yet? Okay, so you're going to have people coming all through the season. Maybe you're going to help with something with, say, the Etowah County Chamber of Commerce, and you're looking for an idea. And maybe they're going to let you put out a table somewhere. We're going to talk with you about the Chamber of Commerce a little bit later. But think about these things that can really make it swing. I mean, just beautiful, that you don't have to spend a ton of money on. Let's look at number 10. So I'm all into copper. I mean, I love copper. So take a look at this. Is that not gorgeous? It is so breathtaking. And you can find things that are just the copper look. It doesn't have to be total copper, so you can get some flickering lanterns, some bottle brush trees. Vintage green dishes make this beautiful table setting. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's going to be as homey as you can get. Simple white chargers and bold copper glasses add texture and color to the theme. Aren't they gorgeous? You know, that would be a simple thing to do some Christmases, like Phil's mother always wanted Christmas breakfast. Wouldn't that be a beautiful Christmas breakfast setting? I think that would be absolutely awesome. I think it's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, let's go on ahead and cut to a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes. So you hang in there, okay? Don't go anywhere. We've got more ideas coming. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer
yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Okay, so we're back from commercial break. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Donna, and I am your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. We're talking about Christmas and Christmas place settings. This is something even you guys can do and surprise your honey when she comes back in from working a hard day's work. Maybe you've had a couple of days off. Help her out. I'm sure she would love that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the next 10. So we have buffalo check table decoration. Buffalo check. Okay, take a look at this. I would have never thought about it. I think that is so cute. And some of these things I have found at the Dollar Tree. The little, see that little mailbox right there? You put your Christmas card in it, or maybe a place setting, whatever you wanted to do. But place a red toy mailbox at each guest spot and fill it with your annual holiday card. Complete your playful Christmas place setting with a buffalo check placemat. Yeah, isn't that cute? And then also bright green bottle brush trees are always a go right there. So just look at that. Isn't that cute? Again, that is something absolutely that you can do. Okay, so many things are happening this year, and it's just kind of a rough year. You hear the media. I'm media, I know, but I want to be good news, or the truth matters there as well. But we just need to be put in the holiday spirit, and I think we're all ready, don't you? So let's go ahead and make it happen. All right, let's go to number 12, and this is just a simple place setting. I love this. I mean, it just goes a long way. And look, Erin right there. So many different things you can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. This is one of my favorites. It's simple, but it's elegant. So grain sack napkins. I think that's cute. You can get some old dish towels and use those for people like me who make a mess. And then flocked pine, cotton balls are beautiful on there. White porcelain dishware, that's all you need, really, to create this farmhouse Christmas table. Now finish each place setting with a snowflake-shaped dish and a simple handwritten name card. I think that's so cute. At Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop, go to there's a kitchen section that's going to have all kinds of plates, dinnerware, all kinds of things, even some cute plastic things. You wouldn't think about plastic looking good, but it would, and it's really cute that way. Also, go to the Christmas shop. Now, as you're walking in, there's a front door at Shepherd's Cove, and you'll walk through and look over to the left. You'll see an entire huge room. It's nothing but just beautiful Christmas dishes, just all kinds of ideas for Christmas decorations. Some of the stuff maybe looks a little torn, maybe a little worn just a little bit, but you can cut it up in pieces and put it around the Christmas table. I found all kinds of gold things I use all through the year that I find at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at number 13. This is the Christmas Village centerpiece. Christmas villages are not just for decorating the mantle. Nope, you can put them out there on the table too. So bring them to the dining table to create a festive holiday centerpiece. Accent the village with color bottle brush trees. Again, we keep talking about those, but they're so inexpensive. Fresh greenery and a simple cream table runner. How beautiful is that? I just love it. I think it's just a great idea. And you're finding it, you don't have to be extravagant. The simple farmhouse look, that's what everybody's going after anyway. So go on ahead and set that up. And you know what? Your friends will get ideas and do the same thing. Let's look at number 14. Center stage display. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So if you just don't want a whole lot of stuff out there, consider this rustic meets modern Christmas table. So what you can do is plant paper whites in low galvanized planters and just place them in the center of the table. Scatter green glass bottles around to complete that scene. And I know I'm talking about Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. They're located on Highway 431 in Albertville. So many awesome, wonderful things you can find there that, a lot of people they just get tired of it, or, they just, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know how many times I have bought things from friends and they say, I'm just tired of it. I just want to sell it. Go to the yard sale or whatever, Then I get home with it and I do a table with it, and then they come and look at it and they go, is that what you bought from at the yard sale? And I'm like, mm-hmm. They want it back. And I'll go, if you buy it back, it's going to be double the price for the idea. But you can do that. Before you throw something away, or if you don't have anything, you want to go to the thrift shop, I'm just begging you, go take a look at it, okay? All right, let's talk about number 15. This is a woodland-inspired table. A woodland-inspired table. This is something your husband could probably build. I know my husband is really good at building stuff like that. And so what you do is break out your brass candlesticks and put them to use for a charming Christmas table setting. Arrange them with some fresh greenery, some garland, brass reindeer figurines, and a simple cake stand. Isn't it beautiful? Bake something really neat and put it in there. You can bake. Let me tell you something that you can do. Okay, let's say you say, well, Donna, I'm just not a baker. I don't want to mess with it doing anything like that. The simplest recipe ever. Okay, anybody can do this. Okay, so it's peanut butter cookies. 3 ingredients. Or you can add 4th. I'm going to tell you what the 4th one is in just a minute. Preheat the oven. Okay, go ahead and turn that on. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg. Okay, if you want to add a 4th ingredient, put some chocolate chips in there. Okay, mix everything up. And then, again, you got your oven preheated. Get that cookie sheet out. You want little 1-inch balls. Real easy to do. Just, get a little spoon, a tablespoon, and just scoop up about 1 inch and just roll them around in your hand. Put them on the sheet. Do about at least 1 inch or maybe 1.5 inches apart, okay, because they'll kind of spread. But leave them up there until it gets to the next setting. This is going to make about 24, depending on what your idea of a 1-inch ball is. About 24 cookies is what this is going to make. And then you'll just roll them up, put them there. Get a fork and do a little crisscross. Not all the way down flat, but just kind of halfway down. It's going to make some cute Christmas balls. Take them out of the oven about 7 minutes. Let them set on the cookie sheet for about a minute or two. Take them out. If you want to let them set, and again, no flour now. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup peanut butter, and 1 egg. Again, mix all those ingredients. Chocolate chips if you want to. And then you'll let them set, put them on a pretty plate, and put them inside the one that we were just looking at. Let's see, that one was, okay, yeah, I think it was the 5th one. Right there, yeah, right there where you see the dessert in the middle of it. Put your cookies in there. And I'll have to tell you, cookies are going to last a long time if you don't have a sweet tooth. But they don't last a day here. But anyway, for the Christmas holidays, that would just be a beautiful little grouping, beautiful little setting. Maybe you're going to have some friends over. You just want to have coffee and dessert. That'd be another great thing you can do. Oh, and to make them look a little more Christmassy like your cookies, before you take them up and put them in the plate, get a little bit of powdered sugar and just kind of sprinkle it on top of the cookies. And that'll give them a more festive look as well. All right, let's go to number 16. Number 16 is a Christmas dining room. And I love the wallpaper, by the way. That is absolutely breathtaking. Isn't it beautiful? So many things we can do doesn't cost a lot of money. So don't stop at just the table. You can create beautiful Christmas chairs. Look at those little wreaths right there. And I want to give you an idea how to do that. So attach sprigs of evergreen to a wreath form with a florist wire. You can hang them from the dining room chair using colorful ribbon. That is a beautiful technique. It's a beautiful idea. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but I'm going to give you even a better idea. So let's say you go to the thrift shop and you see an old Christmas tree. It looks kind of tattered and they only want a couple of dollars for it. Grab it, because I'm going to tell you what you can do. You can take all of those, take the Christmas tree apart, and you're going to have all those little limbs. And get some good wire cutters and cut those off, okay, cut the stems. And then what you're going to do is form those into a circle. You've already got a wreath. It didn't cost you much at all. Get a ribbon and put the ribbon and put it at the back of that chair, just like we were looking at right there. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? You can also get some used garland at the thrift store in Shepherd's Cove, out there at their Christmas room. Well, it's more than a room, it's gigantic. A lot of Christmas stuff out there. And just put that together and put it in the backs of your chairs. That's what I'm going to do this year. I bought some up that I've had for a while. You won't even need the floral wire if it already has the wire to it. So, and again, that's another reason you might want to save the old Christmas tree and then make some pretty wreaths out of that. Number 17, let's talk about this one just for a second. This is a really good idea right here. Well, wrong one. There we go. Number 17, red and black. There's nothing classier. So a trip to the market inspires this fresh Christmas place setting. Arrange the bright red pomegranates in a simple, beautiful black bowl to create a bold look. Add fresh greenery and then those print napkins to complete that table. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have to hurry up. Man, I'm running out of time. Let's get to number 18, and that's a greenery centerpiece. That's gorgeous. Now, when setting your Christmas table, don't forget the colors of the season. This is an easy Christmas decoration that you can make in a pinch. Somebody's coming over real quick. You can do this really fast. Simply add red pomegranates or use apples, whatever you've got, to a greenery garland and accent it with brass candlesticks. That's another thing. You remember everybody was getting rid of their brass? I'm glad I kept mine, because now everybody wants brass to go ahead and put, we go through these little stages, so what I'll do when something goes out of style, if I decide I get something really nice at the thrift shop to replace it, I'll put my old stuff up in a box. I promise you, as old as I am, I can tell you things do go in and out of style. Save it. And then just take it out when it comes back in style again. Or if you're like me, there's some things that are out of style. I actually like popcorn ceiling. I know it sounds weird. The popcorn everybody's getting rid of. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's going to be back in anyway. Don't follow the trends. Follow you. Number 19 is the Christmas Village. We saw that in an earlier segment. But these are some that you can get at the Dollar Tree. It's a collection of cardboard Christmas houses, and they got a festive cheer to this simple Christmas centerpiece. Arrange them on a table with colorful little bottle brush trees. And again, you got your evergreen branches as well. And finish it with patterned dishes and a mini house at each place. Now let's talk about this one. This is the last one. We're going to have to call it a day. So fix Mercury glass votives with a table runner crafted with just bows of greenery and a little shimmer and shine. Now this Christmas table setting idea is completed with a festive flower arrangement, varied vintage silverware, and candles. You can never go wrong with candles. As a matter of fact, segment coming up really soon, I'm going to be in my kitchen and we are going to make some candles. I'm going to show you how to do it. Super easy. But really quick, if your kids have, or grandkids have some broken crayons, don't throw them away. Take the labels off. Put those in a pot, put a glass bowl preferably, and put them in the microwave for just a couple of minutes, maybe about 30 seconds at a time, because every microwave varies. And then get a wick, and you can put in just any container. It can be like an old tin can. Put a wick in it, you got a candle. Add some fragrance if you'd like to do that as well. And just set that out. That's an awesome thing to do. My name is Donna. Thank you so much for watching Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters and fun is all around. If you would like to find us on television, you can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire through Abundance Television. Also, Channel 182 on Charter Communications. Thank you again so much for watching. See you next time.